It's kind of sexy. Like a zombie, like a zombie on the
Woodcraft! Let's have it a bit lower like zombies. Woodcraft! Lovely. Alright, so there's a few things we need to get through before we go into town and do this incredible piece of direct action / political theatre. Obviously if you're doing makeup, you need to do your makeup. If someone could just kind of help people to make signs, if you want to make signs. Some people have already got some great ones. Show them off, lads. Trident, not hospitals. Make water, not tea. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go into Bingley and we're going to walk to Bingley at normal pace, get on the train en masse, which will be hilarious, get to Bradford where we'll be met by my friend with a bike sound system, and then we're going to bike sound system zombie march up to Centenary Square in Bradford. This is a two-pronged assault today. We're in Bradford and it's 22 miles away from the biggest spy base in the world, Menwith Hill. 12 people are going to go up to Menwith Hill, and maybe a few more if there's any cars that want to go. And they're going to do a sort of "We love you Menwith" action up at Menwith Hill, because basically, well, I'll read you some stuff. It's part of the missile defence system that was started by President Reagan in the 1980s, and it's what's called full spectrum dominance. That's what Menwith Hill aims to achieve, which is full US military control of land, sea, air, space and information. It's linked to nuclear, because, well, the missile, as we get better missile defence, we need better missiles on the other side, supposedly, in the logic of mutually assured destruction, which is what the US still go by. If any of you noticed, the acronym for that is MAD, M-A-D. So as the zombies, we want mutually assured destruction, because it'll bring the end of the world, it'll be more zombies, we want an apocalypse, that's what we want. We're telling Menwith that they're doing a great job in making Britain a target. We're letting the Americans sort of do whatever they want on our soil, and it's a completely American-run base. They don't even tell us what goes on in there. And it's just up the road. So it's kind of like we're going into Bradford to say everywhere's a target. Bradford is the target too, especially because we have this huge American spy base that is such a key part of the American missile defence system on our doorstep. There's leaflets here. I thought I'd just read them out, and then if anyone wants to talk a bit more in depth, I'll just read this one. You can sort of cheer as zombies if you want a bit, because this is our propaganda. Zombies of the world, unite! Brothers, sisters, ghouls and corpses. For too long we have been waiting, craving a new dawn for our peoples, a dawn of the dead. We have seen the world come so close to nuclear apocalypse, tasted its sweet possibility, only to be temporarily spoiled by CND.
What do you want to do that here?
The nuclear proliferation treaty.
The whole thing.
And international law. But now these buried policies are finding new life, or to be more precise, new tantalising prospects of ending life. We call on the government to cease the marginalisation of the deceased and expand its sterling work towards total planetary annihilation. This means increasing the paltry $2 billion a year upkeep of current nuclear weapons, doubling the tiny $75 billion Trident submarine plan, and finally diverting much-needed cash away from ridiculous fads like hospitals and schools, as well as the conventional armed forces. It definitely means hefty investment in nuclear power, with all its glorious pitfalls. Radiation, meltdown, nuclear waste and terrorist attack are all the friend of zombies. Plus, where else are we going to get our uranium for wonderful weapons? It's just simple economics, guys. For only $3 billion a year, you can sponsor your own nuclear power plant. And don't worry about decommissioning or extreme circumstances. The government have kindly agreed to foot the bill with human taxes. The best bit is that even loads of environmentalists have seen the green side of nuclear power, despite the fact that it can only deliver a 4% cut in emissions by 2025. It's no solution to climate change, but it's a step forward for zombies everywhere. Clearly our lobbying groups have been picking their brains. Now is the time for the undead to spring into life, to burst from our solid graves and call and groan in unison. Apocalypse now! We cannot let the winds of pain pass us by again. We need to show the world that nuclear is forever undead. Up and atom! Zombies for a nuclear apocalypse!
Brains!
We're not with him.
Try and hit it.
Closer, we are getting closer, but there's still a long way to go. We need more money on bombs, more money in nuclear power. It's just, the government aren't doing enough for...
We need radiation everywhere, radiation to kill.
It's time that zombies would, you know, had their own seats in government, that sort of thing, their own constituencies, their own MPs. We're underrepresented in this country and it's a disgrace. And that's why we're calling for more bombs and more radiation across the entire globe.
Thank you.
And then when he goes, tickets please, everyone just go.
In high school, like, we had to wear skirts and socks that came from here, and I remember falling over like in the first week, and I was just so much them. I had them like here. You know?
Welcome to the Bradford Forster Square train.
Zombie Nation.
It's quite a sunny day. I'm warning you, Tom, there's quite a few people here. We'll see if we can get the bar open for you over 18-year-olds. We'll have a drink and then we'll go back to the scout camp. Try not to leave the street, that's the deal we've just broken with the police. So just don't leave the street and we'll be all alright for now. When we go, we'll obviously leave the street. But for now we'll stay here and have a drink. But yeah, well done. Should we do it this way?